Hey, this is Aaron Chen. What's up? If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably somewhere on YouTube. You're, searching for the keyword term, how to convert internet leads into sales, okay? Now, I just want to tell you a quick story. I've been online for the last 8 years, and I can tell you that for the first 7 years that I was online, I had no idea what I was doing. I was able to generate a lead. That much I understood, right? And I started off with affiliate marketing. Maybe you're an affiliate marketer too, or you've got some sort of, business opportunity online. You're generating leads, you're generating traffic, then you're generating leads, but you don't understand how to convert those internet leads into sales, right? That's actually a problem. In fact, conversions and converting those leads into sales is probably, I would say, the most difficult part about building a successful business online, and I really had that problem, okay? So I'm going to share with you over the next couple of minutes, what you can do inside of your business to make sure that you change that, right? And I would say that the biggest thing that you need to start doing is you need to stop being like every single online marketer or internet marketer out there, okay? So what most people do is, and I'll show you basically this little chart here, right? I hope you can see that, right? Well, basically, I call the first version the amateur way of marketing online, okay? So whatever your business is, whether you're, marketing some sort of business opportunity, maybe you've got your own digital products, or maybe you're an affiliate marketer, you're probably doing the first part, right? So I call this an amateur version. This is what people do. They drive lots of traffic from different sources like, YouTube, Facebook, SEO, solo traffic, or whatever it is, and they drive it directly to a capture page, right? Where this is a website that you own. You ask for somebody's email address, and then once somebody puts their email inside, you send them directly to your offer, right? And this offer could be, your own product, it could be an affiliate product, it could be anything, basically, right? This is what I would say 99% of people do online, right? And this model converts at roughly about 1%. In fact, if you get a 1% conversion with this model, you're doing pretty good, okay? Which, if you think about it, is pretty bad, because if you're sending 100 people to your website, it means that one out of 100 people are buying your stuff. But actually, the reality is this is more like 0.5%, if even, okay? And the reason for that is because there's just so much competition out there, right? Everyone is doing this, so you're not adding any value, okay? The version that I discovered, it took me 7 years to discover this model, is called the Pro version, okay? Now, this is what I'm doing right now in my business, okay? What I do is the first part is exactly the same. So you drive traffic to your capture page, all right? Targeted traffic of the niche market that you're in, whatever you're in, right? To your capture page, you ask for the email address, but instead of driving them directly to the offer, you add an extra part here. Now, I call this the value series, okay? Now, what you want to do is, as soon as somebody opts in, instead of showing them the offer straight away, you want to build a series of videos that actually pre-frames your visitor before they actually see your actual offer, okay? So what you want to do here is maybe you create a series of 3 or 4 videos, right, that are released over a period of time, over 4 days, I would say. And the first video probably introduces yourself. It tells your potential customer about your story, where you came from, what are the problems that you're struggling with, and you basically pre-frame them mentally to see the actual offer. Aside from telling your story, you can add value. You can teach them some tips and some tricks on the topic that you're actually selling about. So whatever your topic is here, let's just say you're trying to sell Facebook traffic, right? Whatever it is, okay? Maybe it's a Facebook training course. So in these videos, you want to talk a little bit about traffic, or you want to talk about Facebook, and you give them some tips on how you were able to, you started generating, traffic on Facebook. Here are some tips. Here are the best ways to set up your Facebook account. This is the best way to, have your capture page so that you can capture, the best leads on Facebook, whatever it is, okay? And because you're creating so much value here, you're basically doing a few things here, okay? First of all, you're branding yourself, okay? You're branding yourself as an authority. You're branding yourself as an attractive leader, right? People want to follow leaders online. It doesn't matter what niche you're in. People want to follow people that they know, like, and trust, okay? You're telling them your story, so you're getting a buy-in. People are starting to connect with you as a real person, okay? And you're also being super cool by giving people a lot of value, right? And people appreciate that. Now, once you've built enough value and you've been able to persuade and convince them, that is how you actually get the conversion, okay? It's not just about putting, it's not just about putting the right product in front of the right people or the right product in front of the right people, okay? It's very much about getting the right people to know, like, and trust you here, giving them lots of value, pre-framing them before they see the actual offer, and then once they're ready and they're primed, okay, they're primed to buy, then you show them the offer. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed that information. But over the last 8 years, when I was trying to figure that formula out, I can tell you that it was really, really frustrating. So try that out. I hope you enjoyed that information, because I know that if you implement that in your business, okay, you're going to have a tremendous result in your business, right? Let me know how that changes your business and your life, okay? But if you want to check, if you want to take this to the next step, I actually I hold a live webinar and a live workshop. You can click on the link right below this video to get access to that. And I actually show my students exactly how I built my sales funnel, how I built my value series, how I actually do the pre-frame, okay? And I break down my funnel and show them how I was able to generate over 1,000 sales using this exact formula, okay? So if you want to take this to the next level, if you're interested in learning how to do this in real time, then you can spend a bit more time with me. You can click on the link right below this video. It's going to lead you to a webinar, online workshop registration page. I look forward to actually seeing you on that webinar. And if you want to check that out, then please do. And thanks so much for checking out this video today. I wish you all the best in your business, and speak to you soon. Take care.